Good evening, Namaskar. Such a privilege to be here for the 12th Bali Para Foundation Award. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, and all the award winners who have come here today and have been awarded for the magnificent work that they have done to protect the environment, protect the biodiversity. And what we have seen today is the individuals who have led the way. Rabindranath Tagore talked about Ekla Chalo Re. Rabindranath Barthakur started the movement of how to take care of environment. And I think it is proper that when we today remember Rabindranath Barthakur for the contribution that he has made, for the foundation that he created, and the work that his son is taking forward, I think we need to give a big round of applause for the visionary leadership of it. When we talk of India, sometimes I feel that we live in different Indias. Eric has come from Delhi. The AQI, I think, was more than 500. I think it was something like 1500, and the PM 2.5 was 500. We are here, and I was checking up today morning, I think we are about 2025. And this is the difference. How in Northeast, the third pole that we talk about, how we have been able to take care of the environment, and how man and the environment have lived together, have worked to ensure that we not only protect but also preserve the environment, protect the biodiversity. And that's why when we talk of biodiversity, it is not just about the human being, but every living creature, whether they are plants, animals, microorganisms, bacteria, everything. And I think the whole ecosystem of how we protect them, how we have been taking care of them, needs to be accelerated. We have over hundreds of years, thousands of years, in fact, have been degrading, and that is the price that today we pay, that we have so many challenges globally. In fact, last year, out of 365 days, India had 300 days of extreme weather conditions. And this is not something which is theoretical, this is something which is real. Some part of the other, we had some problem in the country, whether it was rains in south or in the north, or it was the extreme heat conditions or extreme weather conditions. Many parts of India which never had rain have now rains which leads to flooding. Many parts of India which never had this sort of temperature, we see that those type of temperatures are coming, and it is becoming extremely difficult for human beings to live, as also for many of the organisms which have disappeared. And when we talk of it, I'm told that there are nearly 1 million species which are getting extinct. And that's a huge, huge number. We don't realize it, whether these are in plant forms or these are the bacteria and the microorganisms on which the whole planet survives, the whole Brahman survives. But what is important is that how do we take care of it? How do we preserve this? And many a times we hear that we have done this, we have made this contribution, but is it enough? Is it really something that we are making a sincere effort to do? We saw today, some of them have done fantastic work. They are inspiration to all of us. How do we learn from them? How do we take it forward? How do we bring more and more people, and they become the champions of the earth, they become the champions and protectors of the earth. And I think that's what is important for us. We have an opportunity today. Science gives us access to many things which we did not know earlier. And today we need to use science for ensuring that we are able to much faster protect the environment, the biodiversity. And I think that's where we all have gathered here today. I feel that we are to that extent very blessed in our country, where we have everything. We have in the north the mountains, we have the rivers, we have the natural environment over here where there's so much of plantations and so much of forest area. What is important for us is a desire and an intention to improve upon them. What is important is that how do we ensure that we do not take away anything from the environment and add to the environment? How do we have a positive impact on the environment? It's very, very important that we all contribute to this effort. I come from a company, Tata Power, which is part of the Tata Group, and I just want to share with you that the foundation of this company was laid more than 100 years back of Tata Power, way back in 1900. And it is not that today we are talking of environment. 1900, our founder Jamshedji Tata, when he went in Mumbai and he saw all the textile mills and the pollution over there, he thought that we need to bring clean energy. And that's how, when he went towards the Western Ghat, he saw a lot of rivers, a lot of water that flows over there, which is not channelized, not utilized. And that's how the first of the hydro plants came up in 1915, 109 years back. So here was a man more than 100 years back thinking about it. When technology was not there, he did not have access to the type of information that we have today. And today, when we have so much of information, we have so much of knowledge, why is it that it is becoming difficult? Last week, I was in Bhutan. I spent 3 days, and again, the AQI was in the range of 15 to 20. Such a beautiful place. They say the Switzerland of the East, and it is really so, because the type of beauty, the type of environment that is there over there, and the way they have preserved the biodiversity and the environment over there, I think we need to commend them. And I think they have also looked at it that if they have to progress, it has to be a calibrated progress, and that's what is important for all of us. I would like to once again compliment Ranjit and the Balipara Foundation for taking the initiative of having this award every year. I have been associated with him for a few years, but had the privilege of coming for the first time over here. So thank you, Ranjit and Balipura Foundation, for inviting me. I do strongly believe that this is the path for going forward, and I do look forward to work very closely, especially the Eastern Himalayas, which is a very, very protected area, how we can contribute, how as corporates and as individuals we can work very closely with the foundation. I do hope that the third pole that you are talking about, we'll be able to take it forward and bring it to a scale where it becomes a mass movement. So once again, heartiest compliments to the Balipura Foundation, heartiest compliments to all the winners. You inspire us, such interesting stories that we heard today, and I'm sure the work that you are doing will inspire thousands and millions of people in this country. So let's take this forward. This is a joint effort. This is an effort where each one of us has to contribute, each one of us has to participate, and let's work towards the success of the environment and success of Mother Earth. Thank you. Thank you.